Hello Internet, this is Piou Piou.
And this is Azrod.
Today we won't be able to show you our Solarpunk way of life. We had so much going on these days that we aren't able to keep up with the long videos.
Le punk je t'aime et tout ce que je connais de bien je te le dois. Et chaque fois qu'un squat fermera, je gueulerai comme un putois. Coupe-nous la tête, il en pousse deux avec des chicots plus dégueux. Si le punk est mort, je crois qu'on est nécrophile.
We are editing 2 videos for next week about, unfortunately, Molly's death, which is one of the many stuff that happened this week. The first thing that happened is that Oedipe, the last surviving son of Suzy, came back with a broken leg. We splinted the leg. 2 days later, Molly, the youngest goat that we had, she was 1 month old, died. So we had to skin her, process the meat, and also process our grief. Molly meant a lot for us because she was our second female alpine goat. Alpine goats are really good at producing milk. This is her dad, by the way. 2 days after that, we lost 8 goats. In the 8 goats that disappeared was the mother of Oedipe with a broken leg. So Oedipe didn't have a mother to feed him. Fortunately, we had Uli. She was the last standing goat in our herd that kept producing milk, so she was able to feed Oedipe. So 2 days after the disappearance of our 8 goats, we found them in a pit, a hole in the ground. It was empty and it was like 2 meters deep, and the 8 of them were there. We lost the goats for 2 days and they all fell.
In the hole!
Thankfully, we found them in time and they are all alive.
Donc ok, je commence par les bébés, ça va être le plus simple je pense.
Yes. On top of that, the brother of Molly, Maguire's, was also in the pit. And his mother wasn't. So he didn't have milk for 2 nights and a day. Oh, and by the way, Maguire and her mother, his mother, Tika, has been missing since yesterday, and we hope they will come back and are fine. For the goats in the pit, we were able to lift them up by hand. The day after, we went to the market for the entire day. The day after, we went to the notary because we finally signed for our terrain, so now we aren't landless. But we are not living on the land that we bought. But soon, we will be moving. When we came back home from the notary on Monday evening, unfortunately, 2 chickens were missing, and Oedipe, the little goat with a broken leg, was also missing. C'est Valterine?
Je crois.
Alors, we found one of the chicken. She was a hen, and we're pretty sure she's incubating eggs, but outside the pen or outside the chicken coop, so we don't know where her eggs are, but if our math are correct, in about 10 days we might have chicks. The other chicken, who was actually a rooster, didn't come back and we haven't seen him for a few days, and he used to sing every morning and respond to the other rooster, which he's not doing anymore, so we're pretty sure he's dead. On top of that, one of our chicken, actually our first chicken ever, Jojoana, who was really good friend with Cassandre, the dead rooster, is traumatized and don't really come out of the enclosure. We are pretty sure Cassandre, the dead rooster, was hunted by a fox because it's the season where the kids need a lot of food, so high pressure. At the same time, so Oedipe, the goat with a broken leg, disappeared, and we are pretty sure he was also hunted by a predator because he was like slower than the rest of the herd and smaller than other goats. It was devastating for us because it's the first time in an entire year that we had losses due to predators. Actually, Cassandre is the first chicken to ever die with us, and we had some goats die because of different disease, but never because the predator killed them, because we always found the body intact. Well, apart if you consider a virus a predator, but you know. After 2 days of disappearance, Eddie came back out of nowhere without his bandage. He must have gone stuck somewhere for 2 days and just ripped apart the bandage with his teeth to break free.
I want to break free.
When he came back, we were relieved. He was a bit skinny, but he looked pretty healthy, really dynamic, and he's able to follow the herd without much of trouble. Despite his leg being quite bendy, we decided not to put the bandage back on because we don't want him to be stuck again. Or at least, even if we lived some roller coasters this week, we finally have the terrain. It's been 5 months that we've been waiting to sign, so we're really happy, and we're gonna kind of start thinking how we're gonna move, because we're gonna move by feet with all the goats, and it's like 5 hours away, so it's gonna be a long few days of moving, and we can't wait to show you. So stay tuned for next week's video about a day eating for free with only stuff we produce, we forage or trash dive. Or at least we'll try to release it for next week. We also have a video in process about how to skin a goat and how to preserve the hide. Either way, that's for a future video. We love you and appreciate you. See you. Bye.
Par rond, mais moi j'avoue j'adore ça, te voir tracer ta route à l'arrache en zigzag. Ils font pitié tous ces morts d'eau douce, moi j'avoue j'adore ça quand tu fais des vagues. Bébé monstre, reste comme t'es, tant que je suis là t'auras